I told you I ain't got time for that, but nigga, today I got time, cuz.
What's up, guys? Filming a video. It's been a while. Let's not even get into all that. It doesn't matter. What I wanted to talk about today, right, was I feel like sometimes the anime community, as far as the American side of things, I don't know about the Japanese side of things because everything for me is translated, or like, well, everybody's commenting in English, so they're like American, they're all from here because that's where I get my streaming from. But just as far as the American community, I feel like they're very arrogant. And I would say we, but I'm not arrogant. You know, I'm not part of the, at least I try to keep myself from being that toxic part of the anime community. You know what I mean? I don't want to be a part of that. Oh, you like this show? Well, it sucks for this reason, and you shouldn't watch it. Or I think this is stupid, so it's not, good, or some dumb stuff like that I see a lot in the American anime community. I'll say, and it's like clearly I like anime. I'm talking about it right now. I've talked about it before. It's a bunch of stuff on my channel, and it's like I don't know. I feel like the American anime community is so arrogant, right? And what made me make this video was that I seen a comment. I forgot what show I was watching, right? But I actually remember. Smarts. And it was a post actually about Fairy Tail. Now, I don't know if you know this, if you're watching. I don't know if you do or if you agree, but a lot of people don't like Fairy Tail because it's a feel-good type of shonen thing. You know what I mean? It's really just about love, power, friendship, and that's just the basis of it, right? And I'm okay with that. I'm cool with that. The good guys are gonna win. It's kind of like Power Rangers, right? You know that throughout the adversity, they're gonna win, and they're gonna win because they're standing up for whatever they believe in. But it's how they win and how cool it is when they win, and that's why I watch it, right? But a lot of people don't like that. They want everything to be just this one formula for something, and that's just kind of, ignorant or whatever. But that's not where the arrogance comes from. The arrogance comes from this part in the comment where someone said, we need to stop pushing these whack-ass animes and fucking up the anime culture. And that got me thinking, right? Because what the hell does any of us really know about anime culture, right? Because this is my thinking. Anime culture has everything to do with Japanese culture. This is where they get their inspirations from. That's where the scenery is. Sometimes you can tell when it's westernized, but for the most part, it's about Japan, it's about Japanese people, it's about Asian people. And what do we know about anime culture besides what we see, right? And I'm sure that there's some of us, right? Like I will include myself in this, who I'm studying, Japanese culture. I'm trying to get knowledge about that. I'm looking things up. I'm paying attention, so I can probably have a better opinion about anime culture than someone who just watched a bunch of shonens, a bunch of anime, and think they know everything. You know what I mean? And it's just so arrogant of the American anime community, the AAC, if you will, to think that they know anything really about anime culture. It's one thing to say anime, right? Because of course you'll know a lot about anime if you're paying attention, if you're watching, and you pick up on details. But anime culture is like, there's something we can't even fathom touching unless we dive extra deep into something, right? Like, what would anyone from Japan really know about American TV show culture if they're not, studying about Americans and not just going what they see off the TV shows? You know what I mean? And it's just, I don't know. I just think Americans in general are arrogant. Let's just be honest with each other. But just the fact that that comment was something that someone actually thought, and the thought that because they don't like a certain anime, it's messing up the culture and it's bad because they don't like it. That is also super arrogant. Like, I'm not even gonna make this a long one. I know it's already running pretty long, but it's just, That's just ridiculous to me. You know, the arrogance that you think because you watch something frequently or consistently that you know the ins and out about something. Like the little tropes. What are tropes and what are realistic? You know what I mean? It's I don't know. I tend to look at the anime culture with a grain of salt, right? Because it's like, or rather, like it's like biting a lemon and then eating some cotton candy. It's like, look at all the ignorance and arrogance on this side of things, because I can only talk about my side of things and what I've experienced. And then, but there's also this sweet like cosplay side, this like let's just enjoy whatever you enjoy, and you can wear what you want to wear. You can watch what you want to watch. And you're an anime fan. I'm an anime fan. Just because I watch slice of life and you watch action adventure, they watch mystery, doesn't make them any less. And you know that's the cotton candy. But that lemon is just so bitter sometimes. And I just hate arrogance. I hate ignorance, thinking that someone knows something just because they watch something. That's what I consider a weeb, right? I think people who are into anime and call themselves otakus and weebs, they're not truly weebs because they know what it means and we're just trying to spin it into something good. Whereas those people really feel like they have a say in a lot of the stuff going on, and they really have no place to be saying that. And that's just what I think. I probably just rambled on and said whatever, but this is what these videos are for. It's for me to ramble on. You can skim through them. You can not watch them. Please do. I don't have many views on the channel. I've been inconsistent and a lot of things have been going wrong. I'm not even going to talk about that. Whatever. I hope you liked it, and if you did, like, share, subscribe. Please share. That's the most important thing, honestly. Just get it out there. And yeah, check you later.